we are back with some more The Witcher. I'm in quite a lot of pain right now, so... Oh, that's cool.
Your friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
I'm in quite a lot of pain from my spine. It's difficult for me to walk, and I can barely sleep from the pain as well. Also, the horses are bugging out again. Yeah, okay. So, I'm going to do a couple of the side quests first before I do the griffin itself. Just for some extra experience. On the launcher of The Witcher, it was showing The Witcher 4 as well. Like, oh yeah, if you subscribe here, so you always get like the news the quickest type deal. Are you just sleeping here? Oh, I didn't even notice that for a second there. What's on the tree? The horrors of war. Am I right?
Do that often? Talk to your dog?
It's my brother's, Bastion's, but guess he's mine now. See, Bastion fought the Black Ones in a battle just outside the village. Haven't had word of him since. I told him, do like I did, lose a finger or two so they won't recruit you. Too damn afeard he was. Bloody hell.
Did you walk the battlefield?
I'd walk the battlefield if I were you.
I did. Sea of corpses. And corpsers, feeding. Someone told me they're afeard of fire, so I took a torch, tried to chase them off. Horse shite, I tell you. Would have ended up eaten alive if it weren't for Hussar here. Listen, guessing you carry those swords for more than show. Come with me, keep the ghouls off. Help me find Bastion and I'll pay you well.
I'll help you find your brother.
Fine, I'll help you. Just been a few days since the battle. Chances we find your brother alive are slim. Very slim.
I would have thought, but I want to find his body at least. So Bastion don't rot there in the sun with the Black Ones. Meet me on the hill overlooking the battlefield. We'll move on together from
there. The dog is like pushing me aside. Make way, human! Make way! It's quite a ways away, so it should probably teleport using the thing again. I know, I can press X and get the horse. We're gonna try and get as many of the plants and stuff as well. I don't know if you guys can hear it when I move in my chair. I hope you guys don't mind. There's something here. Crystal skull.
Bird skull in black crystal. Why do I think this is Yen's?
doggo.
You're here, good. Bastion... His body must be here somewhere.
Among countless others. Want to examine them one by one? Could take a while.
You needn't fret. The recruits from White Orchard painted a small flower on their shields so as to be able to spot each other in battle. There was just a few of them. We look for the flowers, we'll find Bastion quick.
No offense, but many a soldier's dropped his shield. Especially if he was on the losing side.
If we find the shield alone, Hussar will catch the scent and lead us to Bastion. Come on. Sooner we get this done, the better.
So many corpses. And the war just started.
Albedo. I don't see any shields. There, on the ground. Careful, doggo. There's one here. Come on, examine it.
That him?
No. Doesn't look anything like him. Come on, Hussar. Can you smell Bastion, boy? Still
Stuff to sell. But I don't see another shield immediately though. Like, I'm not even turning around the shields. Okay, so let's see. What was the body again? This one? So I'm right in looking at the shields that I'm looking at, so... That one's not showing as red. There's one here.
Skin's burned off. Might be hard to tell, I know, but could this be him?
Bastion was big, broad-shouldered. This one seems smaller, but maybe it's the fire did that. He found him! Hussar's caught his scent! Come on!
But there is more. My lieutenant demanded we defecate on command. Ballista bolts, landing all around, and all he could say was, "A soldier with a full stomach will not step onto the battlefield." Now shit, that is an order. Can you believe it? The cretin.
Stop! You're killing me. My ribs. It hurts to laugh.
That needs a tourniquet. But first, want to explain what's going on here?
Bastion! Has this Nilfgaardian captured you?
No. He saved my life. I got a cut to my side, and then got hit in the head. Couldn't see anything. Rosin here found me as he crawled across the battlefield. his legs twisted. And so we were. A blind man leading a cripple. Found this place.
I'm taking you home. We need to see to these wounds.
I won't leave Rose in here. I'll own he'll die. And he can't go back to his own. He's deserted. They'll hang him.
And what if they find him with us? They'll hang us all, my Laisha included. No, the Blacken stays here.
The name, he's pronouncing it as Laisha, but it's pronounced Liesje. Like Lies, but with a y. Liesje. What if they find us with us? They'll hang us all, my Liesje included. No, the black one stays here.
Bastion only made it with the Black One's help. Maybe you ought to show him Nordlings aren't as barbarous as Nilfgaardians make us out to be.
Well, I could give him our pa's clothes, teach him to work the field. But that accent... Fine, I'll take him in. Thank you, Witcher. Your reward, and the gods protect you.
I hope you guys make it out alive. Where's the dog though? Oh, there you are. Hey boy, can I pet the dog? I cannot pet that dog. Okay, there's another quest. This one. Ask Odolan. And it's quite a ways away again, so I go to Crossroads and then I go and teleport to the village.
We's catching snails!
Säkert we trike might and ver teda te gun.
If I remember correctly, a lot of the names written were like Eastern/Central European names. Like Geralt is really easy to translate into English, right? But Liesje, Laisje is a bit funny though. What was this? Oh, extinguish was that.
Greetings, good man. Having trouble with your well? That's what I read.
Aye, 'tis haunted. Has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why'd you put out a notice just now?
Because earlier on we drew our water from the river. But so many corpses floating in it after the battle it's turned noxious. My daughter Mandy drank half a pitcher. Felt dreadful ill, can't keep nothing down. She grows worse by the day. Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be driven away. And it don't let any man near.
Describe the ghost to me.
This ghost. Describe it for me.
Well, it's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress, all rags, its skin flaking off its bones, and it howls like it's suffering.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, Master, if you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
Fine, I'll help. Where's this well?
In Havel, a settlement on the heights. It's abandoned now. No one ventures there on account of the ghost being about. Drive it off, please.
If I remember correctly, some ghosts are like only vulnerable within a certain sign and stuff.
The infamous well. Strange. No sign of a ghost. Maybe it only shows at a certain time of day. Grass around the well scorched. Grass around the well scorched.
I didn't mean to do that though. There was something here I could pick up. It's really dark in here, especially with my dark side, but Witcher side I should call it, not dark side, but you get what I mean. A diary.
Journal. Might be useful.
1250. It's happened. Volker sent a petition of grievances against the Lord to the court of Vizima. Listened all the harm he's done, how he killed Johann for not taking off his cap quick enough, how he trampled our fields when drunk with nary a thought of repayment, how he barged in during Peter's wedding and demanded his right at the first night. Now we finally got what we begged Melitele for in our prayers for so long. The judge recognized our grievances and waived all our bonds and duties to the Lord. We can finally strike out on our own. At last we can live as free men. 12/4/1250. The first day of our freedom. Hobble's not much of a village yet, but to my mind it's better than the most fantastic palace. Volker fumed our home with hazelwood smoke to drive out evil, buried a marten under the gates, to make sure no thieves cross our threshold. And then he gave me a bracelet, loveliest I've ever seen. Mother said it's foolish to spend so much on a bauble when we haven't plows nor hoes, and that we ought return it to the merchant. Over my dead body. I'll never take it off. It'll always be here to remind me of Volker, of how happy we were that day. 23/4/1250. They say the Lord is coming to see us, that he wants to make a deal, to beg us to return to the village. They say he's calm since his son died, that he's not as quick to anger about small plights. Well, we'll see. One way or another, I've no intention to move 1 inch from here. Is that the tree that he planted underneath? Looks like maybe there's anything else in this house. There's stuff there. You see it? A smoking pipe, so that's probably not it. Water. Hey, rabbit. It's not
Body's
letting me
dried to a
examine.
crisp. Signs of burns. All signs point to a noon wraith.
Devil by the well. Noonwraith. So that's noon, like itself. Specters. Is it a specter though? So many ingots and stuff. Bestiary. That's a specter. See, so they have like a sign that they're vulnerable against Irden. Means that they're vulnerable inside a circle normally. Despite what is commonly thought, peasants do not interrupt their labors at midday to get out of the sun. They do so to avoid noon raves. Vlad Raymond. Peasants and their customs. On particularly searing sunny days or summer days, when the sun reaches its zenith, raids will at times appear, resembling sun-scorched women dressed in long white robes. Those are noon raves. The spirits of young women and girls who died violent deaths right before their weddings. Driven mad with pain or anger, they wander the field searching for their unfaithful lovers or backstabbing rivals, though they will kill anyone who does not get out of their way in time. They are often held in this world by some object of immense or intense emotional significance. That is why if one ever finds a wedding ring or thorn veil in the middle of a field, one should not pick it up, but instead back away as quickly as possible. And then the Devil by the Well has a description as well. The residents of White Orchard have suffered more than their fair share of misfortunes. Passing armies had trampled their spring planting, a griffin had begun abducting their livestock, and the rotten icing on this painful cake, a new rune wraith, haunted a nearby well. No wonder the locals call this final evil a devil. The Witcher could sense something bound her to this place, and that in order to send her off into the ethereal realms, he will first need to learn her secrets. Once that was done, he will have to prepare for battle, and a Noonwraith is a demanding opponent. She can disorient her victim by blinding him and creating mirror images of herself. These copies slowly suck their victim's life energy, while their mistress remains untouchable. In order to defeat her, the Witcher could not rely on his silver sword alone. The Irden sign would also be needed to trap her and force her to take on material form. So it's like I said, the Eden sign is like probably a circle on the ground if I remember correctly from when I tested it out, and I think they should become vulnerable inside that sign. I'm gonna look around first a bit more, and then I'm gonna put the oil on my sword. I don't know how long it
Something's
stays.
tied the Noon Wraith to this place. An object. Something she needs before she'll leave this world.
Examine this, please. Stop just standing in front of it. Is this the
A
body?
man. Stabbed with a knife. Died on the spot. Animals fed on his body. Picked his skeleton clean. More bloodstains over there. But it's not his blood. Bloodstains. Barely visible. Someone was dragged this way. Someone who was still alive. Palm prints in blood. Small hands. A woman's. Someone dragged her out. She was wounded. Fought for her life. No body in sight, but might still find some tracks. Under the right conditions, bloodstains can remain visible for decades. Another print by the well.
She got thrown in the well, didn't she? Or hung in the well?
Bloodstains. Almost faded. But the line's taut. Something's not right. A corpse. Chained by the bucket rope. Woman the journal belonged to. Must be. Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30, judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing. Need to cremate the remains. Gotta find the object that binds her to this place before I do, though. Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off. Gotta jump down there. Hope I don't break my legs.
Huh. It's kind of cool though. I'm gonna need to like dive though. If it fell down, it should be like right here somewhere. There it is. I didn't want to let me dive earlier though.
Lucky not to come up empty-handed. A bracelet with an inscription. To Claire, from Volker. Bracelet must have belonged to the woman in the well. Lovely craftsmanship, but I'll have to burn it with the body to get rid of the Noon Wraith for good. Better do it near the well.
How am I supposed to get up now though? Well, I guess people have to drink with my toe cheese. It's kind of smart to build above like a cave system in one way, but in the other, if they had like built above it in modern day and didn't realize it, they would have probably like had a cave in on them.
Need to prepare for this fight. Brew some wraith oil. Drink some potions.
Okay, so it says to drink some potions as well. Use an alchemy. Okay, well, I'll just have to use the oil. Got quite a few new things again. What is still doing it there? Nothing here. Swallow. Accelerate stamina. Okay, so that's the one I want. It's not wraith oil, is it? It's spectre oil.
And the bracelet. Igni. Hey, I think it worked.
Easier than I expected.
She's gone. For good.
These side contracts add so much to the world, in my opinion. Because it's like... it tells a story of the place that the monster's in. It's kind of sad though.
Job done. The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Well, that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once. Same one, maybe? Your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, there's hope for it, at least.
keep the coin for the daughter.
At this point, doubt I'll ever marry. You keep the coin for Mandy, her wedding. Raise a toast to my health then.
Thank you, Master Witcher. Them's warm words. You've a good heart. But I can't let you go empty-handed. Take this, at least. For luck.
I got an amethyst. Okay. I wanna ask the herbalist though. I'm going to loot your garden. I could use it, hunting monsters and all. God, you scared me, peasant. She had no name, by the way, that's why I called her that.
Listen, ever heard of a woman named Claire? Lived around here?
Heard of her? A mild way to put it. Claire was a friend. The only person dear to me in all of White Orchard. Until her husband, Volker, quarreled with the lord of the manor. He then gathered the family, moved out into the woods to start a new settlement. The lord and his retinue rode there to convince them to return. They were to be civil. No forcing, no bloodshed, but you saw. Word is Claire said something about the lord's son, Florian. Something that made the lord furious. But who knows the truth?
Lots of misfortune for such a small village.
'Tis so in every village. Even the smallest. You need only ask. But let's not end on a teary note. Here, a bit of solace.
How's Lena doing anyway? Hellebore petals. She actually gave me a ton of like herbs now. Okay, so I should probably check the notice board first before I actually go to Vesemir. I heard one screaming. I heard someone screaming though. And I'm not seeing like any other sounds. You heard it too, right, guys? Like, help!
That's it, Roach.
Not so fast, Roach.
Let's go to Vesemir. Sell the swords and everything I have on me as well first. Did you just hear that? A wraith. Let's do the Eden sign.
Come on.
That was kind of startling though. I just wanted to walk away and suddenly there's a wraith that were her.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Oh, bonk. Okay, first things first, a notice board.
It's raining and pouring, Emperor Mir snoring. He bumped his head.
Wanted deserter. Last night a soldier fled from the army camp in the cover of darkness. The wanted man. I think... Oh, you have to fled in his undergarments. Yeah, I already read this one. Volunteers wanted. Outdoor relief. New order. Imperial edict. Already read these.
Kings do the fighting. Who taught you that?
I know is what I know. Else get there is no road.
Looking for trouble.
Look at the amount of horses.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Oh, no, I need to sell first. So many horses.
Gran told me about Smith's War. Lad went missing one day, so folk
Okay.
found a witchman that was hunting nearby.
Inventory. They're all like worse, right? Yeah. 245 and oh, come on, just equip it. Rusty. A mace. I don't like maces to be honest. It's handy that I'm getting like more materials. I just hope I can like actually use them. Let's sell all these weapons, empty up my inventory a little bit. Betting it weighs a lot as well.
Let me have a look at your stock.
400. Saddlebags allow you to carry more weight. Griffin deconcoction, I kinda need this. Okay, good thing I went here first.
Take care.
You want me to slash you, woman? Okay, there. I got a trophy. Bonus experience from humans and non-humans. I'll keep that on, yeah. What do I need for the Griffin one? Griffin mutagen. Oh, and Bryonia. I'm guessing it's a beast thing. I really don't like the yellow stars. I wish there was a thing that I could just click it. To get rid of it all. Like just the I have read everything button, if you get what I mean. But yeah, that got rid of it all. So the next thing that I thought was that Rafe, finish all your business before you die, bid your loved ones farewell, write your will, apologize to those you've wronged, otherwise you'll never truly leave this world. A healer, advice to a dying man. Clerics and scholars are forever debating whether spirits do in fact journey to another world after death, one where eternal joy or suffering awaits. Both groups agree, however, on what happens to spirits who, for one reason or another, remain in our world after their body breathes its last. They transform into wraiths. To hear their mournful howls, one can surmise it is not a fate to be envied. Also, the Devil by the Well now has a picture as well. It looks the same, it's just like more zoomed in. Oh, here there's a new text. Witchers don't normally feel a limited range of emotions regarding the monsters they slay. They despise the particularly cruel ones and are repulsed by the disgusting ones. But rare indeed is the monster for which they feel sympathy. Yet that is exactly what Gerald felt for the Noonrave of White Orchard. For a long time, he was haunted by thoughts of the young woman whose horrible death and powerful emotions had transformed her into this terrible monster. Is it because I was so nice to the people?
I'd rather be ill than disturb a ghost.
Okay, let's do this.
What is it, Wolf?
Been busy with the Griffin contract.
And?
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already, on the side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and Far enough so no one will get
Roodjes hugging Vesemir.
Meet you there.
Look at him run. Run, boy. Run, boy, run. This rule was not meant for you.
Slow now.
Nee, you better run, Roach. Chop chop, go go.
A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
Hear that? It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait, take this.
Huh?
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
A witcher with a crossbow? We breaking with tradition?
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill. Watch out! Damn! It's fast!
Fight me.
Get away!
There's literal blood here. Come on, bud.
That stench. Not good.
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
Like what?
For example,
Upward vertical strike. It's too obvious. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
Well, you need proof. At least it's not ears or anything. What's this?
Magic. A place of power.
I didn't kill it though. I wanna pull the magic out. There we go. Here lie you have the mortal remains of Florian, who died childless in the flower of his youth, stricken by apoplexy while hunting. May Melitele forgive him his sins against nature and its laws. Found this grave of the son that the woman supposedly talked about and got her killed. Okay, there's
Strange. Strange.
letter from Witcher Colgrim of the Viper School. To Ivar Evil Eye, Master Witcher of the Viper School, I have now found all the legendary diagrams once belonging to our order. Certain complications have arisen, however. On the way back to our keep, I stopped to rest the night in a village in the Temerian borderlands. The blasted peasants decided to make me into their scapegoat and accused me of kidnapping some beekeeper's brat. They took me into the local lordling's castle for interrogation, during which they found I confiscated one of my diagrams. But do not fear, I will get it back. They did not find the others. I have invoked the Marian common law and demanded a trial by ordeal, instead of submitting to the whims of this baronet. My request was granted, and tomorrow I am to cleanse the baronet's family crypt of wraiths. I expect this will prove little trouble. Perhaps I will already have returned to our keep by the time you receive this letter. Light the furnaces, we'll have some forging to do. Having them on might actually help me see though. Was this the treasure though? The Witcher that died to one rave though, that wasn't even like... I don't see anything else though. I think that's it.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
What was it called? Guarded treasure? I'm gonna quickly Google it. Witcher 3. White Orchard. So there's a chest, but I'm not sure if I picked up the chest though. I picked up from the bodies. And I only see like... yeah, quite limited. How do I use torch? How do I use it though? Oh, middle mouse. See, I'm not seeing... Oh, is this the chest? I think I looted it already then. I think that was it with the sword in it, right? I thought it was on the body, the thing that I looted. But yeah, the chest is looted, so... yeah, that's it then.
Take it easy.
Poor, dark, and putrid. Leather Nordling.
What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you'll never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
No, no, no! By the gods, no!
What?
Remember Captain Nice Guy?
Guess you've dropped your good uncle act.
It was no act. I extended a hand to these people. They spat on it.
Could it be because it held the sword that killed their loved ones?
Tja, a moralist. And what would you do in my stead?
Wouldn't ever be in your stead.
Tell me why you've come.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
Take the coin.
No more. Please, no more.
So we go Vizima. I don't want that trophy though, I want the one that gives experience. What does the griffin give me? Chance to dismember. I want experience. Thunderbolt increases attack power. Okay. And then a better steel sword. Okay, so
Hey-ya! Very glad.
prepare to leave White Orchard with Vesemir. Let me put it so I can actually see the chat. There's so many grey horses around. There's another one right here. I hope it doesn't mean that the game is going to like crash, right? Because every model that's loaded in takes in like memory, and the way to make like games stutter and crash and all that is by overloading that memory. So I just hope the game does not do this multiple times and then corrupt my save file. You get me?
It's raining, it's pouring, and Vermeer's snoring. Keep up the
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Trouble brewing. It looks like cell sorts.
Time we were on our way.
Mm-hmm. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
What happened to the lilies?
Took him down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hang my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog, said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt! Leave me be!
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You all right?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true? What the Emperor promise you, freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
They won't back down now.
I can see that.
If only the woman had been so vile. I'm not going to, like, I don't understand why people are messaging the oh yeah, I'll pull up on your next stream, add me on Discord. If you keep doing that to why, like, the smaller streamers,
See his face. God save
it just
us.
comes across as a scam. You're not the first one. Yesterday I had somebody say the exact same thing. Different name. If you're an actual person, don't suddenly say, add me on Discord.
Let's go.
In your message, especially your first message. I'm busy doing some reasonable thing right now, but once I'm done, I can't wait to pull up on your next stream and enjoy the fun. Add me up on my Discord username, and then your username. It comes across shady as hell. If you're an actual person, speak. Otherwise, I will assume that you're a bot.
Yen? How?
There's nothing there.
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
Is this the mods? The mods doing?
Didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
What's rush?
Spent the last 6 months in the saddle. Haven't seen you for 2 years. Can't we take a moment to...
I really don't know what's going on right now. Why is she invisible? Like, is my save just corrupted?
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, you wanted to kill me.
The kind one can't refuse.
Must have been a damn good offer then. Not many things you'd give up your freedom for, and even fewer people.
It's funny, just
I'm going in
it
the
looks
opposite
like they're
direction.
talking like they're on
I
mushrooms.
somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
It almost looked like they were gonna keep. Now keep.
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
It's just he's hallucinating in my game. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's the nudity thing.
filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then...
Maybe that area was just bugged out.
We
they?
shall talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
Capital of occupied Temeria. At least I see her now. Like, I think that area was just bugged out. I guess he wasn't tripping on mushrooms. My game is just broken. I don't know why.
It must suffice.
Think Emir cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair. Cletwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes. Especially beards infested with lice.
Been on the road a while. Fine, do your thing.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
And prepare to answer some questions.
General, I am not certain this is the appropriate time.
I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their throat. Morvran Voris, commander of the Alba Division. Before they take you in to see the Emperor, Witcher, there's some information I need you to verify. It's a formality, but one that must be seen to.
Sure. Paperwork's gotta be in order.
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth, unknown. Parents, unknown. Age, unknown. All insignificant details. Let us proceed to more recent events. The siege of La Valette Castle. The fate of the defending commander, one Arian.
We fought on opposing sides, true. Then we landed in the same dungeon. Arian escaped, set fire to the castle on his way out.
So that is how the blaze started. Our reports suggested the dragon was responsible. Moving on. You then found shelter in charming Flotsam, and from there made your way to Vergen. My question is how?
I got out of Flotsam with Vernon Roach, commander of the Blue Stripes, and...
A murderer of non-humans. We know this gentleman well, Witcher. You forge interesting alliances.
Something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
We shall shave you again if it does. Very well. The infamous summit at Loch Muin. You were there. And once again meddled in the affairs of the mighty.
The mighty had imprisoned Triss Marigold. Ought to know I care about her, and I tend to rescue those I care about.
And so you did, handing Radovid control of the Conclave and Council of Mages in the process.
Nilfgaard recently started a war, unprovoked. So do us both a favor and stop moralizing.
The gentleman must sit still. I'm almost done.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective megascope blow your friend Sheila de Tanserville to bits.
I watched her get in the megascope, but ultimately freed her from the trap your man Letho of Gullet had set. Write that down. I want to be sure the paperwork's in order now.
Well, national interest calls on one to forge difficult alliances at times. Alliances with witches included.
Well, that alliance has been dissolved, irrevocably. I killed Letho in Loch Muin.
So we heard. It's a good thing you did. Saved our agents some messy and difficult work. I believe that is all. Your signature, please, affirming you stated the whole truth and nothing but the truth on pain of imprisonment or death, etc., etc. Here and here.
With these formalities seen to, I would ask the General to leave the room. We shall be choosing the gentleman's attire. An important matter, but one that does not require the General's assistance.
Shame. I might have given you some advice. So long, Geralt.
You just want to see me naked.
Feels more like I'm being readied for a wedding.
Were that so, I would have prepared the gentleman a frock, a tailcoat, or possibly a dinner jacket. In point of fact, the gentleman will choose from these garments.
Black, black, or black?
We do not like garish colors in Nilfgaard. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
A shame I have no time.
Loot, loot, loot. Is there anything else I can loot in here? Loot. There's a chest here. Loot. With a mug in it. There's books. Multiple
A
books.
ready meal. Directly out of Northern
Okay, so I like this one, but what does this one look like from up close? I like this one. I like this one. I'm gonna pick this one. Get dressed and talk to the Chamberlain.
Black suits the gentleman. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
I suppose so.
A studded doublet and a sword on my back. That's what would satisfy me. But tough. When in Nilfgaard.
Yes?
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
I'm not some boor. I know how to bow.
Please, demonstrate. That, sir, is how you might bow to a whore on a street corner, not to the Emperor of Nilfgaard. Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse. Lacking fluidity and grace, but we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me.
As if I'm gonna bow, just so you would stop bothering me.
The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch magnificency.
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect. Imgrimi eb art ketzer. Duifen aden in karn eb marvut. Emir var emreis.
Bow. Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep the orde.
Welchen Namen? Wat gern verwort? So many months at Foltest Court. Yet you still haven't mastered the basics of etiquette.
Know what they say? Can't teach an old wolf new tricks. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cirilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The Wild Hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
Are you sure? Ciri left. Went far, far away.
Do you believe I'd drag you here in the middle of a war to discuss a rumor?
I think anyone can be wrong, even an emperor.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be. I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire, in fact. Yennefer will do that after the audience.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why
He does not fit a dress.
Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
Save your generosity for those whose homes your armies have razed. I'll do it for Ciri, not for your gold.
Your motives do not interest me. Only results. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
For a second I didn't even realize he was the father of Ciri.
Understand? Did I not emphasize adequately that one must bow to the Emperor?
Relax, nothing happened.
To the gentleman. But I shall be punished.
How?
Please keep close and bother no one. There are enough breaches of etiquette for one day. And it's past noon.
Calm yourself.
There's a guy floating in the air. Look. Oh, it's fixed now. It's a pretty tree though.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Happened yet? Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants' guild, but the Church of the Eternal Fire and the criminal underworld. At times it is difficult to tell the one from the other. They both display a similar ruthlessness and cynicism.
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
You know what? I'll write the report myself. I need only prepare a clean draft, in triplicate.
A shame I have no time.
Hello, man.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
So they're our agents now? My, you've clearly settled in quick.
Geralt, don't twist my words. I know who Emir is. He started this war and its bloodshed. He had my friends killed. But I haven't any other choice. So please, let's not belabor the pros and cons and instead focus on finding Ciri. All right?
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
What's the Wild Hunt want with Ciri?
The Wild Hunt? What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address. I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I'd prefer not to think about it, really.
So where's Ciri been seen exactly?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to see me?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse? Let's drop it, all right? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece. I shall be waiting.
There's something here. Letter found in a chest. My dear friend, if you're reading this, it means you've found the chest I mentioned in my previous letter. You'll be pleased to know its contents belong to you. After I spoke with the Emperor regarding additional resources to aid in your quest, he was willing to part with these items from his personal collection. Okay. Yennefer's instructions. Oh, the Royal Palace in Vizima. Secrets of its construction from there. It was forged in the ancient style of a blacksmith who stole the secrets of its construction from their gods, or so the legend goes. The swords, to my eye, resemble a Redanian saber, though I am no expert. These plates supposedly once belonged to a hero of myth and mystery. The man forged a pact with a vixen spirit, and through her blessing, was granted the ability to slay the monsters that had long plagued this village. As you'll notice, he carried both a steel and silver sword, a fact I thought might pique your interest. Unfortunately, legends are all I can offer. As I said, Emir was stingy with the details, even more so than usual. It's a shame because I must admit I haven't the faintest idea where they might originate. That being said, I do believe Serikania and Ophir can safely be ruled out. Dear friend, I trust you will appreciate my efforts to help us these gifts as you see fit. I hope they will hasten your search for what we might have lost. Okay. So many books. That's a pretty drawing though.
Nicely.
Let's hear it.
Directly out.
Ambassador Varatra, Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
Was the latest from Skellige?
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
Novigrad.
Any news from Novigrad? Is the free city still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenfurt, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships. Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty. Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants. I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
Velen.
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever. Perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirn was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwin, his ally. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of two weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
What about Kovir?
What about Kavir?
Kavir values its neutrality, enough not to lend its armies, or more importantly, even its coin to either side. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
Thanks for your help.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
Let's go get our equipment back. I'm sorry, dude. You were just in my way.
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
You had them washed?
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
Barbarians.
You want me to punch you? I'll show you, barbarians. There's a quest here. What's up, bud? Oh, what? Sure. Sure.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
What's this do? I won this round. Yeah. we'll see about that. You're just making it harder on yourself, though. I'm gonna leave it. I think I won. I got a new item from it. Did you just spit? How rude for a guard in a palace. World map? How do I... Oh.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
That was a really, like, low volume for some reason. That was not my doing. 5 days later, Velen, northern Timeria. Or Temeria? Temeria? That bird is very low poly. Thank you for purchasing the Hearthstone. First quest, yeah, we only recommend start them. Why would you, like, start it at, like, set it as the recommended quest to follow then if it's recommended to do it at level 30 though? So, new craftsman got the rune right, marked by the book. Only one of his kind comes from a far off land and can use arcane knowledge to considerably improve your equipment. Seek him out and see for yourself. So, in Ciril's footsteps. Fires of Novigrad. Search the castle ruins. These are the ones I finished. At least I'm being nice, right? Actually helping people out.
Come on, Roach.
Wild dogs. Let's just deal with them. Wow, how annoying. At least in this game, the enemies actually like bunch up on you. They don't just like wait for their turn like in other video games. I wanna grab the red flower real quick. Not seen many of that yet, so. Her house is burnt down and everything. Okay, my voice is starting to go, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to call it here. I'm going to read the notices on this then next time I play. And go to the Nilfgaard connection quest. But yeah, this is a new region. There's a massive garrison or city here. It looks like a garrison. There's a city here. The area is big though. I'm curious what I'll find in here. And if I can maybe like complete as much of it as possible. I like literally teleported in the middle of everything. I think this is the city that they were talking about where Triss would live. Or maybe this one, but this one looks like the more obvious answer. Either way, I'm going to call it here though, guys. So, for whoever's still in the chat, thank you guys for being here. You're all awesome. And I'll see you guys next time. Be wary of scammers. Bye bye.